Hey everybody, welcome to the Logan Power Show. It's your host, me, the main man, Calvin Logan. Thanks for everyone tuning in and coming on to our show. The guests that we've had have been phenomenal this year, and we're looking forward to having even a greater year as we move on forward. I want to thank you all for your emails, your Twitter, tweets that you've done for me, your feedbacks through Facebook, giving me your calls. I really do appreciate it. Well, you know I love to eat, but I got to stay nutritious, but I love to eat. I got with me one of the hottest restaurants here in St. George, and like I said, this restaurant can cook. The place is called Shugs. I got me the owner of Shugs, Mr. Noah Coleman. How you doing, sir?
Hey, man, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having me on the show, sir. I'm glad we had to get you on. And for those who don't know, I've been to this restaurant. You will eat well. First class, I'm telling you. I remember in the previous location. So, sir, how is business going?
Business is good. Business is good. We've been there now going on 2 years.
2 years. The information is on the screen for the actual restaurant, 5792 Memorial Boulevard, St. George, South Carolina, 29477. Give them a call anytime at 843-563-2300. The information is on the screen. The website information is on the screen. So, this is this name, Shugs. What led you to call your restaurant Shugs?
Well, you know, about back in 2006 is when Shugs really was established. A associate of mine and I were just sitting around talking about, hey, you know, we need to open up a Southern cuisine, soul food, as you may say, upscale. And, you know, that was in my heart. I always wanted to one day own my own restaurant. So as we was talking and, you know, I kind of like ran with the dream and ran with the vision. So he decided to back out. Well, Shugs came from the idea of the movie that a lot of people might know about, which is one of the top movies by Oprah Winfrey and Danny Glover played. It was called The Color Purple. Mm-hmm. So as we was doing the movie, I mean doing the you know, the throwing around the idea about the restaurant, I thought it was a good idea because Shugs kind of give everybody the idea of food. Everybody knows Shug as Shug Avery. She was the blues singer. So we try to do some music. We try to do some authentic kind of food, like you get your collard greens and your macaroni and cheese, and you know, we do pork chops and fried fish and shrimp, cornbread. So you know, we do the things that that we believe that will satisfy a person's hunger and they thirst for something like that. So that's where that idea of Shugs came from.
Gotcha, yes sir. Yeah, Shugs Restaurant, I'm telling you, it's some place that you're gonna love to have. It's a great ambiance. You're gonna enjoy what they give to you. First class customer service. I know that when you do have some Shugs in your life, you're gonna have some fun. It's gonna definitely hit the stomach, and it's a lot of options to choose from. And like I said, if you go down there, tell them, hey, me personally, you watched this show, and because of that, you came and see Mr. Noah Coleman. Hey, tell the chef, hey, I saw the show, I saw you on TV. Come on down. I'm asking everybody, St. George area, Georgetown, no matter where you are, please come down to Shugs so we can have a good time. So, you start this restaurant, and you know, you've been in it for a good, you know, almost over 8 years now. So, you know, the idea of Shugs, and you give them this Southern cuisine. Now, you know, a lot of times the South, you know, is this Southern type of style, not like a Southern cuisine.
Right.
So how you came with that idea, I'm gonna mix both of them all together in one? What gave you that idea, I'm gonna make a Southern
Well,
cuisine?
one of the things that gave me the idea was that we wanted to try to reach the mass of people. We know that everybody don't really understand what Southern food is, and everybody might don't understand what American food is to a degree. So what we did, we kind of mixed the two. It's almost like East meeting West kind of thing, you know?
Okay.
So what we did is that we take Southern cuisine and just mix it with American style. Like, you know, a lot of places you can't go just to get a nice, juicy, tender ribeye steak. I'm hungry already. You know what I'm saying? And once you get that, you know, you can always look at having the option to mix that with, yeah, you can get your mixed vegetables. Yeah, you can get your broccoli and you can get some, baked potato. But, not a lot of places you can get macaroni and cheese and collard greens and red rice and fried okra and green beans, stuff like that, where you would think you would only have to get it just on Sundays. Well, at Shugs, we make Sunday every day because that way you don't have to be stuck with just the traditional things that normally people will normally get at a restaurant. And again, we want our restaurant not to be so upscale where people cannot come and have fun, but it's nice and casual. We have a good ambiance there. We think the restaurant, the way it's set up, is very wholesome. We have people coming there all the time that's traveling and whatnot. They feel like, we got people that don't want to even go home, and after they finish eating, they say, "But man, you got a cart back there or something, wheelbarrow." But mixing that kind of cuisine together just give people the opportunity that they can taste some things that mama used to cook, something like that. We get that all the time too. So with that, the two mixing together, it has a good trend and it has a good flavor. And after a while, people start noticing that, you can find out that one thing about food is versatile. Okay. You don't have to be stuck in one way. And that's one thing about being a chef, and one thing about being going to school and culinary is that food has such a way where you can be able to do a lot of stuff with. And at Shugs, you never know what you will get because we do specials all the time. You can come by, like tonight, we got crab legs.
As you can see, Shugs is a place where you're gonna have a lot of fun. They got crab legs, they got all kind of things that's gonna make it to the point that you want to come and have that experience. Now, for a lot of you that looking and say like, man, it's crazy that he wants to go this route, but he has a dream. He connected with a vision, and now it's becoming a reality.
Right.
So for those that's out there that's saying to yourself, Calvin, I'm thinking about this unique way of feeding people. Take a book out of this. Take these particular steps that Mr. Noah Coleman is telling you about Shugs, and take advantage of it. My thing, I've always known this: if you got something that you want to do to make a change, put it forth. Don't let nobody deter you from the left or the right. Have an opportunity where you can make a difference. So he's got me hungry. I'm telling you, this has got to be a time where he's like, man, I got to have me a Shugs to go plate right now. But like I said, hey, you will feel it now. You will feel the good food, but he will tell you, like, sometimes you won't feel like, I remember one time, some years ago, I felt like I wanted to get a car. You'd be tired, like, man, I gotta go on home for all this. But hey, we're having a great time here. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Hey, we're back here live at Logan Power Show. My name is Calvin Logan. I'm having a ball here with the owner of Shugs Restaurant in St. George, Mr. Noah Coleman. His information is on the screen. We're having a great time. So you're doing some great things in St. George area. You're feeding the people, and they're enjoying it. You're getting a lot of attention. And I know after this show, you'll get even more attention than before. Where do you see Shugs going in the next 3 to 5 years? Where would you like it to be?
Well, I do have a dream. I do have a passion. I tell you, running a restaurant is not easy business. One of the hardest things that we finding out in St. George is just putting our infrastructure in place. We're trying to find quality people who understands what serving is all about. Matter of fact, I believe that one of the reasons why I'm at St. George because of serving. But we really looking at probably opening up 2 more. 2 more. I really don't want to be out there opening restaurants for the rest of my life, but I do want to be able to establish 2 more restaurants. And really that is not all about me. It's really all about giving, with our economy and the way things going, people need jobs. And what better place to be able to work and eat too at the same place, So we want to try to establish at least 2 more. We like to go to Orangeburg was one of my ideas. And I would not mind going to Savannah, but if a door open up here in Charleston and someplace in Somerville, hey, I'm gonna take advantage of it. But I really would like to do maybe just 2 more restaurants.
Okay. Well, hey, the people that are in Savannah, Georgia, the people that are in Orangeburg, South Carolina, I'm telling you right now, if you are watching this show and you feel that you need Shugs in your area, hey, let's make it a change for it right now. Get on Facebook and our Facebook page, Logan Power Show. Tweet us at the Logan Power. Get us on Instagram, The Logan Power Show, or email us, theloganpowershow@gmail.com. Give us a call, contact us, let us know if you want Shugs to come into your area so you can put a little influence on Mr. Coleman, or you want the next 2 restaurants to be in your area. But definitely come on down. Definitely, definitely, you got an opportunity and you do get a chance to go to the actual restaurant. Definitely a good look at them on Facebook. They're there, they're available. It's a great place where we can have a good time. Just have some food, fun, and fellowship. That's what it's all about. So you're doing some great things again. I like where you're going. I believe Orangeburg's are probably definitely a need. Savannah's a definite need. Probably even Denmark's a definite need to that Bamberg area for that kind of cuisine you're trying to bring. So you've been cooking pretty much all your life, and you've been making a big difference. Who was one of your biggest influential persons in your life that made you say, hey, I want to make it?
Wow, that's an easy question for me. I remember like yesterday, really. I worked at a restaurant at 18 years old. Matter of fact, it's a very prominent restaurant, been around now for like 30 plus years. And honestly, this guy, Mr. Mark Deach, is probably the longest relationship that I have outside of my family. We still good friends. I started working at Oscar's place in Somerville since I was 18 years old. I worked there for about 7 years. Started off as a dishwasher. No joke, washing dishes, man. But when I went in there in the very first time, we eat all the time, especially if you eat at home. Nobody don't think about putting something together or how it look. But when I first worked at Oscar's and I seen food become art, I said to myself, it's almost like I knew what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life, I worked there, like I said, I was 18 years old. Mark took me under his wings. I worked with some great chefs there that come through there. And the food that they make there is just beautiful, color, the designs and stuff like that. And that was then, and I never forget. I told Mark, I said, Mark, one day I'm gonna open up my own restaurant. And he said these words, if you keep working hard, you'll open it up. And I said, okay, and ever since then I started running the kitchen, supervising the kitchen, even came up with a couple of the specials myself at Oscar. So that was one of my first, and ever since then I was at it, ever since.
See, it's a passion, it's a love of what you have. That is something that we here at the Logan Power Show, we do empower the people.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Start off with, it's a passion.
Gotcha. It's a passion and it's a love that people have here at the Logan Power Show. We want to empower our customers, the people that come here. These are our customers. Mr. Coleman and Shugs, they are our customers. And we want the people to understand that, as you saw how he talked about, it takes faith. It also takes someone working to someone else. Give back when someone's giving to you.
Right.
I think a lot of times where you see some people, like you've been successful, and you may see someone that may be similar to you, because someone has a passion, it's always good to say, hey, you know what? Let me teach you a method that got me to the next level. And if you're a humble person and say, I can be very teachable, then you can have the understanding that by this happening, your dreams can come true. So I really want you that's looking right here, tell us what your dream is. Tell us what you want to do, your real passion. Because if you love it, it doesn't matter what obstacle comes your way. You will always overcome. Trust me, me and Mr. Coleman have known him for some good years now. I believe he's got a unique way of feeding people. And I know that what you're about to do, it's going to get to the next level. I know that when he opens up new restaurants, definitely come there support. Got to come down to St. George, have some good times there. Because, we here at the Charleston, South Carolina area, I see how he want to do. We gotta beg him to come to us one time and get a restaurant here so we got some fun here. Some fun here at the Logan Power Show. But we're having a good time, and Mr. Coleman, I definitely want to thank you so much for coming on to the show.
Thank you for having me here.
And I know that we're going to come and definitely visit you. But before we go, I know people out here are watching, and they're definitely intrigued by what you have. If a person were to come into Shugs, what should they experience when they come into Shugs?
I think one of the greatest things that they can experience at Shugs is hospitality.
Okay.
I think our service is top notch. I've been to a lot of restaurants. Sometimes, you know, even in the busyness of restaurants, you know, we definitely got to have some good infrastructure. Don't get me wrong, but you know, even in coming into a busy restaurant, we try to make sure that every table is touched by one of our servers, one of our managers. We want to make people feel at home. We want them to feel welcome. We want them to feel like they are important, because they are important. You know, if they don't come through the door, we don't make no money.
Sure.
But at the same time, one thing that they can really say that when they leave Shugs is, you know, they were full, and and that they had a good time and they had great hospitality. Restaurants these days, sometimes, like I said earlier, they get so busy. I think that's one of the main components in the business of hospitality is hospitality. And we need to make sure that everybody feel that the hospitality they get is their money's worth.
Sure.
We believe we got good prices, that we are very competitive. I think that what we able to offer them, like the people in St. George, they don't have to travel far to get something so near, you know, because we got what they really, I believe we have what they really need there to enjoy good ambiance, good service, good hospitality, and you know, we make food taste good.
Hey, food tastes good, hospitality, those are one of the things that I've always known that can help people. First class customer service. That's what you need to give the people. Give them your very best, do your very best, and you will be successful. Well, that's all the time I have here. My name is Calvin Logan here, live at the Logan Power Show. We appreciate you guys. Please continue to keep on watching to us. We will see you on next week.